Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a energy check-in for you to see what is coming up or if there's any messages that you need to hear. And at the end I will be answering a question of yours as well. So let's get started with the Moonology Oracle deck first. Let's see what's coming up for you. Just a reminder that this is a general reading, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. If you would like a more personal reading, then you can email me. My email address is found in the description of this video, and I keep my prices low as well, so I can help as many of you as I can in this difficult time we're living in. In case you aren't aware, I am an Aquarius myself. I've created this channel so I can connect with more of you out there and deliver the messages that need to be heard. We'll do one more shuffle because I always shuffle in threes, as it is my lucky number for some reason. Let's begin. Oh, we have a flipper. Look at the bigger picture. And another flipper. A time for give rather than take. Let's see what else we can find here. A time for healing. Okay. You may have been struggling to see eye to eye with someone, or there is a situation which is a little confusing for you and you aren't sure how you should go about things. There is something that you aren't seeing, Aquarius. You need to see things from different perspectives to get a clear vision of what you should do moving forward. It looks like you may have taken your eye off the ball. Perhaps you were distracted with something. Also, I can see some of you are being a little stubborn with your energy. You don't want to come across like this is bothering you or that you care at all. But you need to relax and allow others to see those vulnerable sides of you so that they can resonate with you more. I know it is difficult to show this, being an Aquarius myself. I do tend to hide my emotions. There's also a message here for you to find the balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. So try to find the right balance. There will be some improvements coming, but you do have to give and take. You need to pay attention to the small details of this situation because there is a lot more to it than meets the eye. On the other hand, you need to stop overanalyzing things. It will not be as bad as you think it will be. If you do communicate your worries with others, it will probably heal this situation a lot more faster. I keep hearing it won't be as bad as you think. Don't be too stuck inside of your head or think that this is definitely going to be this certain way, because it might not be all what you seem. There is definitely something here that you aren't seeing, but this can be healed. It's time now to let go and allow this to come full circle. You need to learn to let things go and also communicate. There's a big message here for you to communicate your feelings and work alongside another person. On a side note, this card can also represent health. So if you have been feeling unwell lately, then you will be healing quite soon. I'm also hearing that you need to have a think of what is important to you. Swallow your pride and be open to new possibilities. Not everything is as it seems. Now let's get started with your tarot cards. Something will turn out better than what you think. You might just be anticipating the worst in a situation. Split in the deck, we have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. We've also got the Five of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. You've definitely been trying to keep your cards close to your chest, but this is doing your own head in because you are keeping everything. The Nine of Cups. You are going to get a wish though, but you need to be more open and accept support and help if you need it. Don't just bottle everything up. Okay, let's go. That was quick. Yeah, we've got the Empress. That is Taurus energy. There's the anxiety. That's the Nine of Swords. And the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Interesting. That came flying. The Two of Cups in the reverse position. Yeah, you need to look at the bigger picture. This is a very strong message as the Two of Cups nearly knock the card off. Yeah. There is a connection here that is struggling. I can see that with these cards. The Empress can represent a motherly figure or perhaps a child, someone who you feel protective over, someone who you care about. It could be a member of your family or even just a friend who you kind of looked after. I can see that you don't want this connection to go this way. There is definitely a lot of pain here and anxiety. It's just not how you imagined it. There is definitely a struggling connection for some of you. Or for others, it could be a situation where you aren't able to find your inspiration to be creative. The Empress is all about creativity and the birth of new possibilities, new things, as well as connections. This hasn't gone the way you wanted it to go. You perhaps thought that this new opportunity was going to be prosperous for you, but it hasn't ended up that way, and now you are in your head about it. There's a lot of anxiety. I can see sleepless nights, and you just don't know what to do for the best. You are overthinking. You really are, and you just want to get it right. I can see here that you may lay in bed at night just wondering what to do. This has definitely affected you. Even if you hide your emotions, I can see that this isn't how you want it to be. And you have a lot of worries about the situation. You aren't sure how to fix this. The Nine of Swords is next to the Seven of Cups. It tells me that you are indecisive and you are trying to choose carefully which path is the best one to take. For some of you, you've got some options in front of you and you don't know which one is best. Perhaps one option suits you better, but the other option suits your connections better. And there's been some kind of disputes because you are drawn towards what would be better for you instead of having the connection's best interest at heart. You are trying to figure out how to go about this. How can you cause less damage by choosing a certain path? Some of you could be feeling inspired to take on a new journey or to try a new adventure. There is something here that you are feeling a desire to move towards. There's something that is calling your name and you want to see what happens. You are curious. For others, I see that you are trying to find the inspiration or the logic to know what to do to rebuild this connection that's been lost. There has been a loss of connection, whether it be a connection with another person or perhaps a connection with yourself and your own creativity or inspiration. Maybe that has been lost. But I do see you are trying to look for this inspiration to fix this or to try and come up with some kind of solution to suit you and others around you as well. There could be some disputes with yourself or with another person around you. You might be finding it hard to connect with your own emotions or to know what you want to do. Perhaps there is some past trauma that you need to look at and heal from. Some of you could be in separation right now from someone and you don't know what to do to move forward. There is also an idea that some of you have. You want to go forward with it, but you aren't sure how to close the door to past pain and find your way again in life. I'm going to get some clarification on what you should do to help fix this. I just think it's important, and I think that you have a lot of questions that need answering right now. So let's see what we can do moving forward. Straight away, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Let's see what else. We have quite a few. Any other advice? Okay. So firstly, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So you can see my band. I went to a festival at the weekend. Need to take it off. Back to your reading. Yes, you need to take control of the situation. There is definitely some options. You will need to find the solution. You need to look within. You feel trapped in a situation, but you are able to free yourself if you look at things in a different way. There is something here about someone needing to confess something and turn a new leaf. Just draw a line in the sand and try to get over it, really. Just start afresh. It's pointless dwelling on what happened. You need to move on for your own sake and close this door. It's no good carrying this burden around with you. It's time to move forward with your life. You may have been gullible or impatient. You need to have some patience and forgive yourself if you have been fooled by someone. You need to connect with your goals, plans, and your creativity. Find what you want to do in life and stick to that plan. Don't act impulsively either. You need to think things through. And give yourself time. Everything will make sense in the end. There is some delays here, but it's caused by indecision. You really need to connect with your own mind and outweigh the pros and cons. There is some lies here being told or lies being exposed. The truth either has been revealed or it will be. Also, whatever you are putting off or however long it takes you to make a decision, you are holding yourself back, and it will take as long as it needs to until you are sure. So you may as well bite the bullet and get things done. You may be in a repetitive situation that's a bit boring to you, perhaps your job, or you are just bored with where you are living. Perhaps you want to move, for example. I also see some laziness here and debt. You need to be careful with your money. Do not overspend. And no offense, but don't expect good things to come towards you. You have to go out and get it, is another message I'm hearing here. There could be some qualifications that you might need to get in order to move forward. But either way, you need to take control and overcome your obstacles. You can overcome them. Try to stay focused and don't lose control. You really need to get a grip of your direction in life and where you want to be, where you want to go. Make a plan and stick to it is the message I keep on hearing. There is something about a plan. And don't act impulsively either. Don't act out of aggression or frustration. There is or has been some unexpected changes occurring. I can see some financial struggles and big losses. You really need to be careful here. Make sure you don't overspend. Stick to your means. Stick to the plan and you will be okay. Don't take risks. The odds are against you right now. And also cooperate with others. It is a time to give rather than take. Try to see things for what they truly are, and you should be okay. If this is about a struggling connection, then you need to exchange a fair amount of energy between you both. A two-way conversation is needed and the balance needs to be brought back. Or if this is unfixable, then you need to draw a line and move forward with your own life. Don't let this hold you back. Now let's get you some more oracle cards. These are from my favourite deck. It's called Believe in Your Own Magic. Oh, how quick was that? Voyage, you have all the answers. So maybe you do know what is for the best, but you just choose not to believe it. Or you are doubting your own intuition. And we also have Clover, release your guilt. That's interesting. Maybe you do feel guilty for doing what's best for you. Or on a side note, I'm getting some of you may have been a little reckless and you are now feeling guilty because this is why the connection is struggling. Or perhaps you feel guilty about not knowing what to do or which path to take. This will all come in time, so don't worry about that. We have Voyage. You already have the answers. You've been feeling lost for a while now, wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning and never coming up with anything of substance. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside yourself when all the answers can be found within. If you take the time to look, you need a spiritual mentor, and at this point in your life, that person needs to be you. So you do need to connect more with what you want out of life. Don't doubt your intuition or your capabilities. You already know what you should do. And stop thinking the worst. It won't be as bad as you think it will be. Now for Clover. See if I can find the page. There we go. Clover, release your guilt. You've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for far too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You've come to a crossroads where you need to choose a direction. Go ahead and make your reparations or release yourself from the cage you've built around yourself. Hint: sometimes the first road leads back around to the second. Maybe you need to do a double take and rethink about the situation. Look at everything from different angles, different perspectives, and communicate. I know I keep repeating myself, but you really do need to communicate. I'm going to get you some charms. Oh, let's see. Oh, we've got a guitar. So this represents luck, creativity, harmony, and balance between extremes. It is all about finding the balance. And for some of you who are struggling with creativity, that is about to be restored. And we've got a cross here. This represents protection from every angle of life. That is what the 4 points of the cross represent. So don't worry, all will be okay. And you have another cross here that is saying that that message is very strong right now. You do have protection, so stop worrying. And next, wow, a beautiful guardian angel. This represents the wings of protection. That's crazy. 3 charms representing protection. So you need to stop worrying. The universe has your back. You are going to be okay. You might be thinking the worst will happen, but it won't. I'm going to put this here on the 9 of Swords to hopefully ease your worries. Things will get better. Now we will do the yes or no question. So if you can think of your question, it does help if it is a yes or no question. It doesn't necessarily have to be. So think of your question now while I quickly tidy these away because I really should buy a bigger desk. Did you get up to anything at the weekend? I went to a festival, as I said before. It was brilliant. It was all 90s music because I'm a 90s baby. But it was full of mud and rain. It was horrible, the weather. It was such a good experience though. I'll give these a shuffle. Oh, Some of you, your answer is get more information and go. The time is right. Let's see if you choose this card. You're going in the right direction. That's another strong message for those who choose that card and listen to your intuition. Okay, that's number 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, we've run out of room. We put number 1 up here. Okay, that one's number 1. I'll give you a few seconds. Choose the card you feel drawn to. And here we go. Number 1. The answer is, this is the sign. So you are definitely going in the right direction. Number 2. The answer is yes. Number 3. You're going in the right direction. Number 4. No need to worry. So stop worrying. Number 5, you need to let go of your fears, anxiety, or your desire to control the situation. Number 6, go, the time is right. Number 7, it is unlikely. Number 8, the answer is no. Number 9, get more information. Number 10, not the right time, but it could be in the future. Number 11, choose a new direction. Number 12, you need to reconsider. And number 13, listen to your intuition. You already have the answers. I hope you've enjoyed this reading today like I have. Please don't forget to drop a like there and a comment. It would really be a big help. And subscribe. It would be great to have you back again. I wish you all a great week and I hope you take care, stay safe and be happy. Love and light to all of you. Bye for now.